Hello, welcome to my December income report for YouTube and my online business. So as you can see right off the bat, I did not make nearly as much money as I wanted to this month. I only brought in $3,400, which is my second lowest month of the year. It is a very low month for me, but we're going to talk about the highs, the lows this month. I had some really good wins this month and then some fails. Now, one thing that I want to talk about in this is I was sick at the end of October and into December, so I did not work a lot at all in November, and that is reflective of my December income. And I'm hoping that the work that I put in December is going to be reflective of January and going forward as well. Because a lot of times with YouTube and with these online businesses, you're going to see the income affected a month or two later than they're putting in the work. So that being said, I am not happy about only making $3,400. I think $3,400 is amazing. But when I've had 13K months this year, and 10K months, I really would like my income to be at least $8,000. But we're going to talk about the highs, the lows, all of the different things. So jumping right off was affiliate marketing. In affiliate marketing, I made $2,039.67. I have probably 10 to 20 affiliates that I am sharing on a regular basis. And those range anything from cashback apps to banks that you can enroll in, like CIT Bank, to other people's courses, tons of different products that goes into affiliate marketing. I'm very, very particular about affiliates and vetting affiliates. I have a whole spreadsheet of affiliates that I want to work with, or like brands that I've thought about, but I have to vet them very thoroughly first before I do that. And I also get bombarded with emails of people wanting to work with me, but I have to vet them before I can. So I'm very particular about sponsorships and affiliates that I work with. Okay, next income stream is digital products. I made $141.99 in digital products. I have budget spreadsheets and printables, all of that stuff on my website. And then I also have them on my Etsy shop as well. So I have them in both places. If you want to do digital products, I think this is a great passive income stream. I honestly don't spend much time at all on my digital products. I probably should be spending more time, but the fact that it's almost completely passive is amazing. And I made $141 without doing much work at all this year on my new products. Next is YouTube ad revenue. So this one, we're gonna chat about this one a little bit. I am very discouraged with YouTube. I have been hit 4 times with the invalid traffic bug on YouTube. So here we are in my main channel, and this channel is one that I have 53,000 subscribers on, and the channel is not doing well compared to what it was in years past, which is really discouraging. And I think that a lot of that is just the community in the personal finance community that I'm in has changed a lot. Plus, YouTube is just killing the algorithm and not pushing out videos. I used to be getting 100,000 views a month. Now I'm getting 26,000 views this month, 2,000 hours of watch time, which this used to be 4,000 to 6,000 hours watch time, only 66 subscribers this month, and only $210. Now, when we are looking at revenue, we're actually going to be looking at the month prior. So yes, this is December's budget, but we're going to be looking at November's income in November's analytics. So as you can see, $387, that matches here, $387. So the views have been a lot lower. Then if we're looking at revenue, it's definitely dipped a lot. And if we look at the last 90 days, you're really going to see the dip in the revenue here of the invalid traffic and how it has affected. So we're going to definitely see this in December, but you can see that it was down right here, only $2 down here in the end of October, and then it got better. The bug went away for a little bit, and then the bug has come back on December 31st. I only made $2.39 and $2.94. So it's definitely back, and which is really frustrating. This time of year is honestly usually the best time of year for my channel because of people with New Year's resolutions and wanting to get their money in order. So it's really frustrating that it's not doing well. But as you can see, 29,000 views this month, 1.9 hours of watch time. We definitely had a bump. This video did pretty well. You can see here that this was a video, 10 easy frugal hacks to save money. That video did pretty well. My top videos of November were Operation Christmas Child, was 3,500 views. Moon Palace vacation in Mexico. This was a good one. This is a travel vlog, which I don't use do too many travel vlogs. I'm actually going to be going to Hawaii soon, and so I'm going to be doing some Hawaii videos because these do pretty well on my channel. It's great SEO, people wanting to check out the resort. So I'm definitely going to be doing more videos of this because that does well. Why I Stopped Following Dave Ramsey got 1,300 views. 10 easy frugal hacks to beat inflation, 1,200 views. This old video from Rakuten, 1,100. Top 5 cashback apps, 1,000. And then this one here was another Operation Christmas Child video, and this got 900 views. Let's look at revenue because this is always everyone's favorite. So as you can see, my revenue was $379. My RPM was $13.47. So RPM is what YouTube pays me personally. So YouTube will pay out advertisers and they'll also pay out me. So this is my cut of it for every 1,000 views. So on average, some videos are going to do better. Some videos are going to do worse. We're going to look at that in a second. But on average, I am getting $13.47 for every 1,000 views. All right, let's look at top content. This is always one of my favorites, and you guys love this with the analytics. So you can see here, this is for November, and you can see which videos are bringing in the most. So this green line here is the Rakuten video. These definitely did well around Thanksgiving time because people are doing Cyber Monday shopping and they want to earn cash back, which totally understand. Okay, so playback CPM. So this is that 1,000 views, but this is what YouTube pays as a whole. So this is what they're paying for advertisers and myself. I don't get this whole $49. Let me actually see if I can add RPM here. I can. So let's add a column for RPM so that we can look and we can see here RPM here and then CPM. So let's look at the RPM in the estimated revenue and the playbacks. Can we move these? No. So let's look at the playback. So this one here, the Moon Palace, I made $42 on that. The RPM, so cost per 1,000 views is $14. And I received 1,500 views. Now this one down here, I actually received 2,000 views, but only made $29 because the RPM is only $8. So that's why RPM makes such a difference, because you think that more views means more money. Nope, it all depends on the type of content it is. Let's see. Sometimes I have ones that are really high. This one is pretty good, $47. This one I made $4.66 on only 68 views, which is crazy. Let's see if there's any other really high ones. Sometimes there is, just randomly. This one here is $36. Now this is interesting. So this one here, this had a budget for $6,000. I'm making $36 on this. The CPM is $203. So there's a big discrepancy there. I'm supposed to be getting 40% of that, which this is a lot lower than 40%. So that's frustrating. This one I'm getting almost half. So I guess it does even out a little bit, but this one had 13 views and I made $1.46. So it's very interesting to see the types of videos. Now, this will also fluctuate throughout the month. Okay, so that is my revenue for this channel. Now let's go over to my second channel here. And this is my entrepreneurship channel and the one that you're watching on right now. So let's look here at analytics. This one is one that I am still growing. It has been a lot slower than I would like, but it is what it is. Okay, so here we are in November, and I have not been very good about videos in November. I was a lot better in December, but not in November. I only had one video in November, but remember, I was really sick. I was sick for almost 4 weeks in November. So that is a lot of it. So I had 8,000 views. I had 277 hours of watch time and then 69 subscribers to this channel, which is great. My top views were how to download digital files from Etsy, was 1,000 views. Had another one, but this one is just iPhone and iPad, was 865, 741. A lot lower views on this one. Let's look here at watch time hours. This is something that we're trying to grow. We have not been as consistent as I would like, but we still are getting somewhat decent hours because of past videos, which is great. Let's look at past 365 because we're still looking to get our 4,000 hours of watch time. So we're at about 3,400 hours of watch time here under the last 365 days. But if you look at earn, we're only at 3,200. So 3,271 hours. Now, the discrepancy between the two, because this is for last 365 days, is shorts. Shorts does not count for watch time hours. They do count for your watch time hours in whole, but not for monetization. So keep that in mind. You can count for watch time views if you get 10 million in 90 days, but for hours, it does not count. So keep that in mind. Next up is blog ad revenue was $100.73. And on my blog, I do have a article going into deeper detail of my income for the month and going over passive income and different revenue streams. It has a lot of really great resources in there, free resources for you as well. So definitely check it out. There's a business budget in there. There's free printables in there. There's a guide to figure out which side hustle is best for you. So definitely check out the article. It'll be linked for you down below. Next is courses. I made $475 in courses. And one thing that I worked a lot in December, which is why my hours were so high, is I launched a free course for you. So I actually launched this course on how to use ThriveCart. But honestly, if you are using other platforms as well, like Teachable, different things like that, a lot of it is going to apply because we go into more than just how to use ThriveCart, but also strategy on how to come up with a course topic, how to name your course, how to price your course, how to create the lessons, all of that stuff. And there is a full tech guide as well, which is going to be really helpful. So you can enroll completely for free, which I love it giving this for you guys. So definitely check it out. It'll be linked in the description box. But that was amazing. And so I did that course. And then I do have 2 other courses. So I have my entrepreneurship course, Driven to Profitable, which helps you start an online business and helps you to come up with different ideas. And it works for people wanting to be a virtual assistant, a freelancer, a coach, start a YouTube channel, a blog, all of that. It's going to walk you through how to start all of that. It's a really great course. And then I have a course on how to save money on groceries. And this is only $19. So if you're wanting to learn how to cut your grocery bill, if your groceries are super high, definitely check out this course on how to save money on groceries. So those are my 2 courses. Next is memberships. I have 2 memberships. I have a Discord and Patreon. That is a really great community. And then I also have a membership that is an add-on for my Driven to Profitable membership that is a more in-depth teaching on how to run a business. So a lot more in detail than in the course. And then freelance, I do freelance virtual assistant for a local realtor. So that was $250 for her. So total income was $3,465.68. Now let's look at expenses. Expenses for the month, I had to buy some recordings from the conference that I went to, FinCon, a couple months ago, and you can watch them there, but then you can also pay for having lifetime access to the recording. So I did that for $79. No equipment bought this month. Marketing, I bought some stickers for my course students in marketing, so $20 there, and then $135 for Etsy ads for a total of $21.68. No travel this month, no fees this month. And then dues and subscriptions. This is always pretty high of just the things that it takes in the back end to run my business. And this has grown tremendously over the years of what we use, but it is what it is. And then these are monthly recurring ones of our internet bill, my cell phone bill, Teachable fees, Stripe fees, Etsy fees, PayPal fees, all of that. So all of those expenses was $449. Next is food. I had a business meeting at Cracker Barrel, and so that was $34.24. Okay, now total of all expenses was $583.97. Total revenue for the month was $3,465.68. Owners pay, this is what I paid to my personal family and what gets added to a personal budget, which if you want to see our personal budgets, they're over on Patreon and on the Discord. Operating expenses, 30%. This is my goal, to reinvest 30% back in my business, but some months are low like this month, and then some months are over. So I like having that reserve in there. So that was $1,039.70 is 30%. So I would have remaining $455.73. total hours worked is 110 hours, 110.5 hours. So here is my toggle, and you can see the hours worked. Actually, that's for this week. Let's look at last month. This is for December. This is crazy how much I worked. This was so many hours. I only had one day off completely the whole month, but I was in launch mode. So I am not about working this much in a month, but when I'm in launch mode, I'm in launch mode, but this is also only working during nap times and when my daughter's sleeping. So it was a crazy month, but it is what it is. Courses, this course, the ThriveCart course, I spent 21 hours on. And then this webinar, this is mostly Facebook ads, 18 hours, editing videos, 14 hours, social media. The editing, a lot of is the course as well, but it all goes under the editing aspect, but a lot of video editing for the course. Social media, 11 hours, education, 6 hours. So it's been crazy. So that gives me an hourly rate of $31.36. Okay, now let's look at the total for the year. Now, this is going to be kind of hard to see because it's so small, so bear with me, but the total for the year, I had 2023, and we brought in a total of $79,276.08. So my goal was 100K, didn't quite hit it, but I still made $20,000 more than I did in my last job working in corporate America. So that right there is amazing, and I'm super proud of that. So let's look at this. January, I made $4,200.65. February, $3,741. March, $3,089. April, $7,695. May, $6,281. June, $10,660. July, this was my highest month ever. I'm so proud of this. $13,110. That is incredible. I'm so proud of that. August, $8,423. September, $6,671. October, $6,255. November, $5,679. And then December, $6,465. And then as you can see here, the totals. So my biggest income month, or my biggest income revenue stream, is affiliate marketing. I made $47,000 in affiliate marketing. Next would be courses, $10,000, almost $11,000. Next would be Google AdSense. So this is ads placed on my YouTube channel, $8,000. Next is freelance and virtual assistant, $4,250. Sponsors, $3,500. What's next? We've got digital products, $1,500. Blog ad revenue, $1,000. Memberships, $1,000. Coaching, $400. And then Meta is $270. And then as you can see here as well, these are the hours worked. So an average of 68 hours, and then an average of $103 for my hourly rate. So I am happy that I ended the year in the positive, over $100, but this $31 an hour really sucks, but it is what it is. This month it was $200 an hour. That's amazing. That really helped my average there. But that is my 2023 year, which is incredible. So if you want to see how you can make more money from home, check out this video of 5 side hustles that you can do right from home.